Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now look at the headlines. Major fire breaks out at AMRI Hospital in Kolkata. 88 people killed in the fire disaster. State government initiates criminal case against the hospital. License of the hospital cancelled. PM not to be in Goa for Liberation Day. Visit scheduled on 7 January. JS Prar and Sudhakar Reddy to be Goa for political inventory. Exercise of new regional plan 2021 saves around 7,000 hectares of green land. 7 crore square meters saved from getting converted into settlement land. Sunil Chhetri scores twice to power India to SAF Cup finals. Savya Madera's boys overcome Maldives in hard-fought semi-finals. And Amok Desai and Darshan Misal fast gaining reputation as future Ranji stars. Under-19 duo committed to producing consistent performances. And now the news in detail. 88 people have been killed in a massive fire that broke out at AMRI Hospital in Kolkata in the wee hours of Friday. 85 patients were rescued by fire brigade and Kolkata police. The death toll may rise. Meanwhile, West Bengal government has initiated a criminal case against the hospital authorities. The authorities have been charged with culpable homicide amounting to murder. The license of the hospital has been cancelled.
Initial report hinted that most of the victims were admitted at the orthopedic ward and majority of them were immovable. Many patients lost their life due to suffocation. The fire broke out in the early hours at the basement where hospital chemicals and medical waste were stocked. 25 fire tenders tried to combat the situation. There were 160 patients in the hospital. Only 85 patients were rescued. Hospital authorities could not confirm the condition of remaining patients. Police have admitted that the toll may rise. 5 lakh compensation is also announced to the victims' families. Meanwhile, Fire Department has lodged FIR against AMRI hospital authorities. The Fire Brigade in its complaint said that the hospital authorities did not have adequate fire preventive mechanism and emergency evacuation system in place. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It is now confirmed that Prime Minister Manmohan Singh will not visit Goa on the occasion of Liberation Day. Instead, he will be in the state on 7 January next year. Local Congress leaders are now trying for Sonia Gandhi's public meeting on 18 December. Desk in charge of the Congress, JS Prar and Sudhakar Reddy will be in Goa on 11 December to take stock of political situation and celebration.
Prime Minister's office has now confirmed with the Goa government that Manmohan Singh will not be able to attend Liberation Day function on 19 December. PM was supposed to be in Goa on 18 December to inaugurate new Central Library. This function will be now held on 7 January. Jagmeet Singh Brar and Sudhakar Reddy will be in Goa on 11 December to discuss following things: Liberation celebration, Sonia Gandhi's proposed visit, political situation in Goa and alliance talks with the NCP. Congress leaders will get confirmation about Sonia's visit only after Monday. Sources say that CM had a meeting with NCP leader Praful Patel in Delhi. Senior Congress leaders are even contemplating an alliance proposal to the MGP. Although Congress is not keen on early election, the party wants to be ready for any announcement from the Election Commission. Meanwhile, many Congress leaders wish Sonia Gandhi on her birthday in Delhi. CM Digambar Kamath, GPCC President Subhash Shirodkar, Home Minister Ravi Naik, GPCC office bearers like Vijay Pai, Milan Barman, Damodar Bhatkar, Babi Bakar and others wished Sonia Gandhi. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
The whole exercise of making a new regional plan 2021 has saved over 7,000 hectares of green land from getting converted into settlement zone. It comes to around 7 crore square meters of land. The task force and later the state level committee decided to save Green Goa from getting converted into concrete jungle. The official information with Town and Country Planning Department indicates that the Regional Plan 2001 had marked 27,196 hectares of area for settlement. However, through several amendments, the politicians and builders jointly increased the settlement area to 42,956 hectares, almost 15,760 hectares of additional land. However, when the task force was formulated, they decided to remove major green area from settlement. Accordingly, the state-level committee removed 7,620 hectares of land. If you have a look at North Goa, in Pedne Taluka, 501 hectares of green land was removed from settlement category. In Badis, 807 hectares of land was saved and removed from settlement zone. In Tiswadi, 654 hectare land was converted back. In Bicholi, another 201 hectares, and in Sattari, 269 hectares of green land was prevented from getting converted into settlement zone. Maximum 1,704 hectares of green land was saved from getting converted in Ponda Taluka. In North Goa, total 4,437 hectares of land was saved from becoming settlement area. Now let's have a look at South Goa. In Murgaon Taluka, the committee decided to remove 345 hectares of major green land from being settlement. In Darbandora, 91 hectares, and in Sange, 257 hectares of land was removed from getting converted for settlement purpose. In Kankon and Kepe, 372 hectares and 523 hectares of major green land was saved from getting converted to settlement zone. In South Goa, maximum 1,590 hectares of land was saved in Salset. In South Goa, in all, 3,183 hectares of land was saved from becoming settlement area. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.